Hello everyone. So here we are going to discuss another board problem, 2019 question number one of the board practicals. So let's see what it's a string question actually. Let's see what the question says. The question is asking that the user is going to give a value n, right? This value, and that should be between 1 and 100. So that validity you have to check that it should be between 1 and 100. Then the user will also give you the year, right? The year 2018 and the days, a date after. So what you have to tell that starting from the very first January of 2018, if I keep counting one, two, three, four, so on 255th day, which date will fall? You have to show that date. Like in this example, it's showing 12th September 2018 will fall after 255th day. And then you add 22 more to it. After 255, you add 22 days more. Then what will be the new date? So this is basically the question, right? So the idea could be that we'll take a variable like days, where of course we'll store this 255. We'll start the month counter from 1, right? And year, so of course user has given 2018 or whatever the user has given. Now we'll keep on subtracting from 255. Say the first month has passed. The first month has got 31 days. So I'll subtract 31 days from here. Yeah. Whatever is left, like 5, 1, 4, 2, 224, right? And then month will increase to 2. Now, depending on what is it a leap year or not leap year, 28 or 29 will be subtracted now, right? Suppose it's not a leap year, so 28 will subtract it. And then month will become 3. So on, you have to keep doing till when? Till the value of days is above 28. Why above 28? Because the least days in a month can be 28, right? The least days is the fab, which is either can be 29 or 28. And among them, let's take the 28. So our loop shall go from the number of days which user has, from 25, I'll keep on subtracting first 31 and then 28 and then 31 and then 30, depending on months, right? Like January and the March has 31, Feb has 28 and 29 as per the leap year. Now the fourth month, April has 30 and so on. And I should stop my loop till it reaches below 28. Now, whatever days are left after that, right? That will be my day of that month. Okay. Like here, the 4th October. So I would be left with 4 after I finish this process. So that will be the day of that existing date. And whatever month has increased, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, will keep on increasing and would have reached say 10. That's why the October is coming and the year so you already have, right? And then what I'll do, I'll add 22 days to the same 255. So when I add 22 to 255, it will make it 270, 255 plus 22, 277. So again, I'll do the same process with 277. Now instead of 255, I'll start with 277. Keep doing the same thing. So I'll get the current date I already got. Now the future date after 22 days, I'll also get it, right? This is the basic idea. We are going to code like this. So now let's see how we go ahead with this. Okay, so let me switch on to the BlueJ and then we'll discuss this.
All right, so we are in a BlueGen. I have already created the code so that I don't should not waste more time. Otherwise, the video will become too long. And I'll explain you the code, my logic, how I did it. Okay. So now we have made a function actually, the date function. Why I made a function? Because I have to do the same process two times. One with the current number of days and one with after adding that 22 days or 45 days, whatever the question is asking. So since I have to do the process two times, so it's better to make a function and use it two times or three times or whatever time you want, right? So public static string is the return type of the function. I'm going to return the date, the 12th September, all those things. Date is the name and days is passed to, like 255 is passed to. Okay. Now first I have to decide whether it's going to be leap day, leap year or not. So whether it's a leap year or not leap year, this particular variable leap or non-leap year days will hold 28 and 29 depending on whether the year past is a leap year or not. Right? We have stored the day the particular day into a variable flag, I would be using it later on. The first I checked whether it's a leap year. So if y modulus 4 equals to 0, the non-leap year, the leap non-leap days function is going to store 29, otherwise it's going to store 28. Okay, that I'll subtract as and when I require it. Okay. Now, my while loop goes from till days more than 28, as I told you that the minimum value in a function, in a month, sorry, can be 28 only. So that's why the while loop goes till 28. All right. Yeah. So it goes till 28. Now, what I'm trying to do is, because I know that the month for 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12 all has 31 days. So if these are the values of m, then I have to subtract 31. So rather than checking them with if m equals to 1 and 3 and 5 and every time, what I can do is I can just put a switch statement with m. And the initial value of m is what? 1. I started the value of month by 1. Let me show you. So the first value of m is 1 here. Right, so we started with m counter as 1, the first month being January. So if it is a January or March or June or April or May, it keeps on doing that. So it will subtract 31 from that days, right? Days minus equals 31 and break. If it is the other days like which are not here, so 4th month, 6th month, 9th month, 11th month is going to subtract 30. And what is left now? Only the second month is left, right? Which is not encountered here and neither here. So that is going to be my leap year, non-leap year. So in that case, in default case, if it doesn't like month doesn't like any of these values, then will go here to the default case and subtract the non-leap year or leap year days from it. Means if it's a leap year, 29 is subtracted. If it is non-leap year, 28 is subtracted. Okay, and this keeps going. This process, the while loop keeps going till you get less than 28. Okay. Now, if flag equals to days, then I have to break it. I'll explain you this just later on. Just let me. Now, what I'm doing over here is plus plus m. So every time this loop iterates, I put the value of m as 1. Yeah. And then it keeps on. First it subtracted 31, like the January number of days. Then it became 2, and then it subtracted the Feb days and then March days and so on. So month is increasing every time here. Now when month keeps on increasing and it becomes more than 12, right? So till 12, so we have December now. More than 12 means again the month will reset to 1. So if the month goes beyond 12, I'm resetting it to 1 and here increases. So like here is here 2018 will become 2019, right? Now, the month part, I have to give the spelling of the month actually in the output. So how will I do that? If my month, the final month which arrived here after finishing the loop, happens to be 1, then my month string variable month is holding January. Same way it's to February and all. Okay. So I got all those were month names in spelling. And then I return that month. That means suppose September, whatever days are left, say 14th, and the year. Okay. Now see what I'm doing in main. In the main, I'm taking the day, that is the number of days, 255. I'm taking the year, 2018. I'm taking the days after like 22. Yeah. And then I'm checking because this is the validity I have to check. If the days are between this and this, yeah, if the days are beyond 366 or days are below 1, or number of n is less than 1 or more than 100, because this is asked in the question that you have to check this value. So you have to say invalid input, else you'll just call the function date and send the day which the user has given one time, first time, and second time you call the same function but tell add number of days after to it. So the same function will work for both the cases. Yeah. So now let me show you the output of that. Just give me a moment. I'll compile and switch over. Let me compile one second. Yeah, it compiles with no syntax error. I'll just switch over to the main screen, show you that. Okay, before I compile show you the output, I said that I'll explain this flag thing to you later on. Now here what I tried to check actually, I think this won't be required now. Initially, when you enter this function, I kept the number of days like 255, the same day which the user has given into flag. Yeah. So if somehow this loop is not happening, this is not working at all, okay, then the flag and the value of the days will remain same, right? It will be 255 only. And flag is already storing the original value, that's 255. So if in between these value remains same, that means this process has not happened, then it will come out of the loop, right? Means the process is not happening, no need to go inside, so I'll just get that. This is to check an error, but I think I won't require it now, so I'll just block it. Okay? So this may be the part of the code. All right, I'll share the code in the description also if you need it. Okay, now I'll compile it again and see. Yes, it does compile. Now I'll go to the shape. Yeah, so here's the question. And the first input is 255 and 2018 and 22. All right, let me put this value there. So I'll put 255, 2018, 22. Yeah, I got September 12, 2018, October 4, 2018. I think that is the same thing. Let me cross check over there. Yeah, it is the same output it is giving, right? Let's check the next input. 360 number of days, 2018 and 45. So 360 and 45, and I should get 26th December and 9th Feb. Okay, 360 and 45. Let me go back to the UJ and run it again. So I'll give 360 and 45. Sorry, 2018 here, and then 45 number of days. I think same also. Okay, so this is the way we have to code this question, and I'll share the solution in the description. If there is any problem, anything which you haven't understood in this video, please comment it and ask me. Okay, thank you for giving your time. Bye bye. Take care. See you in the next video. Next video would be the same question paper 2019 and another question number 2 or 3 I'll pick. I'll see which one, right? Okay, take care. Bye bye.